Auto-Best Engineering is a fully registered company that has services such as towing service, we have a saloon, we repair cars, we have a car wash,
barbershop is a top-notch,
and many more.
Auto-Best Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Map, type Auto-Best Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Auto-Best is a one-stop shop.
Come to Auto-Best Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilenge South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Auto-Best Engineering, doing what we know best.
Auto-Best, Auto-Best, Auto-Best.
Auto-Best Engineering is a fully registered company that has services such as towing service, we have a saloon, we repair cars, we have a car wash,
barbershop is a top-notch,
and many more.
Auto-Best Engineering is the company which you can rely on. We touch any car. We are just at the corner of Pemba Road and Mosotunya Road. You know what? We deliver the best. Yes, we are growing very fast. It's a top-notch company ever in Zambia. When you come, wherever you are, whether you are in America, you come to visit Zambia, please just go to Google Map, type Auto-Best Engineering Group. It will take you where we are. Auto-Best is a one-stop shop.
Come to Auto-Best Engineering where the best is done. If you want to know where we're located along Mosotunya Road, just right at the corner of Pemba Road, Chilenge South. If you want to contact us, you can call us on 0977 18 12 73.
Auto-Best Engineering, doing what we know best.
Auto-Best, Auto-Best, Auto-Best.
Sector Spotlight shines another bright light into your homes this season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight. By beaming into various sectors that are impactful to our growth as a nation, from energy, mining, transport, construction, agriculture, entertainment, banking, and health. Make it that as we bring you insightful and meaningful conversations to spark your attention.
It's Monday, the 17th of November, 2025. Yes, we are slowly approaching the end of the year. And I know that most people, Mondays, just go like Monday blues and whatnot. But the way you start your week, it has everything to do with how you're going to end. So good beginning to your week, good end to your week. So you should always have that positivity, and looking forward to all the days of the week. So we are back on Sector Spotlight again. So today we are shining the light on entrepreneurship, business, so to say. And before starting the program, I was just thinking, and I'm like, the world is a business place. It's a business space. That's why even the Lord Jesus Christ said, go and do business until I come. So I hope that you're doing something. If you're not earning, you shouldn't be spending. That's my principle. If you're not earning, don't spend. But I know that we do spend even when we are not earning. In one way or the other, there's a way that money will come to you and whatnot. But it's very, very good if you are earning it. So today on entrepreneurship, we would like to look at it from a very, like the humble beginnings, small beginnings, and how to navigate challenges in business. So that's why we want to shine the light. We are shining the spotlight on entrepreneurship. And today in the studio, I have a young man who is doing the most, and he's going to share with us his experiences when it comes to business. I know that, 3/4 of the population of Zambia, it's made up of the young people. And so you are the future generation. You are the future, cabinet ministers. You're the future big businessmen, and you're the future leaders of this nation. So even in business, we do need leaders, those that are going to set the pace, those that are going to father and mother those people that are coming in business. So today we are looking into entrepreneurship. So help me to welcome Mike Mwanza on the show this afternoon. As I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Pauline Ngozo, your host on this Sector Spotlight program. So, Mr. Mwanza, good afternoon and welcome to Sector Spotlight.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, are you greeting our viewers?
Our viewers, how are you? And you're welcome to this program.
Okay, yeah. So for starters, I know that even when you've been like one day in business, or if you've been in business for a very long period of time, there is something that inspired you or someone that inspired you to become an entrepreneur. So like I was saying that you are doing the most, and maybe just try and explain to us or our viewers out there what inspired you to be an entrepreneur.
All right, thank you. I think what inspired me to be an entrepreneur is to be my own boss. Being an entrepreneur is working for yourself, making money for yourself, and also having an opportunity to have other youths and other friends to be part of the business that you create in the community.
Okay, so being inspired by the desire to be your own boss and not working for someone, and to also to inspire change to other young people. Yeah. So what kind of business are you doing, or businesses? Because I'm aware it's not just one business that you are involved in.
Yes, one business that I'm doing is poultry running, where we are keeping the chickens, which is the broilers that we have. So this business, I'm currently doing it in Lusaka, where it's a group of youths where we organized ourselves. Then we opened an organization where we'll be keeping chickens. So this business is a very good business where you need to be hardworking. You need to be more focused in the business, where you put everything in order. Like a chicken line is something that needs more attention. Yeah, you need more attention, whereby you put maybe I would say for you to start running it, you put the things, like you need to buy the things first. I would say before you start, you need to have a plan. You write a plan and you put everything that is needed. After writing that, now you put, so when you're starting for a business like a chicken line, you'd say you buy medicine on the first start for the 3 weeks. 3 weeks you need to be sleeping in there, and you need to be putting charcoal. You're going to put rice in order to make sure that it's on water, it's not getting dry, there's enough food there. So you need to be an eye. You need to be watching what's happening, or which chick is less active. So all that, you need to be there. You need to be involved in the chicken line, more especially in the first 3 weeks. So when you make a business plan, a plan how you're going to run it, and you put everything in order, you just buy everything. So you buy feed. When you're starting, we use a starter feed. So with this feed, you put the feed, and we have feeders and the drinkers. So these things, after an hour, you need to clean them. So after cleaning them, you now get the feed, you put, after an hour, you do the same things, you change, just like that. So this business is very good to us youths, because we don't need to go anywhere, or to go use transport, something that is locally, where you have a poultry at home, or maybe somewhere nearby where you can rent. So it helps us as youths, because this way we generate money in this business. So this one, afterward now, it is so helpful to us, because it has helped our fellow youths in the society to have job, because we need more people in manpower, because we had now several ports to open. So we had to hire other youths from the community to come and help us, and other people to fetch water in where in the crisis where we don't have power, you find that the whole day you don't have water, the pump hasn't worked, so now you'd hire some people to go and fetch water. So all that becomes as a job creation where other youths have at least something in a day that they can have. Yeah, so pot running, this business, it's so difficult this time where there's no power. And after now your chickens have grown, you need now to sell. How do you start to sell? You need to market. How do you market? We have social media. So now you go on social media, you advertise. You even go Malodi, you advertise, you call some people, you even write a post there where you'll be selling. Then maybe, like for me, I have the car. You just get some of the chickens. You go by the roadside early in the morning, like 04. You start selling, people come. And this business is good because early between 04 to 06, this is where people come to buy. Most especially those people that comes to buy, that goes to my restaurant, they come to buy in bulks, so they will come and buy. Then where now you like there are no customers to sell. So what we do is when we find that okay there's no demand in the business, we dress the chicken. After dressing them, now we put them in the fridge. Then now we start selling them to a dressed one, to people that want. Sometimes we go to a butchery, say us we have these chickens, they're already dressed. They're going at how much? So much, because when you're dressed, there's a labor where you know how to prepare a chicken. So there's that labor. So what we do is there are some things that we remove. For instance, I would say maybe vimbombo and those things vamkativija. So those things we remove them. Then those things we give those people that comes to help us to clean the chickens. So it becomes as a payment to them. And I've just emphasized on the issue of that entrepreneurship. We are doing it to help others and help ourselves also, which is part to have said job creation. So in this job creation now, where these people that will come to clean the chickens, us won't pay them the money, but they're going to get part of the food from the chickens, which is maybe the head of the chicken, the liver, and other things. So that one now, which is we've cut the job creation. Then on the selling, it becomes easy to a customer. Most especially those people like who stays around the bachelors. You know, they have no time to start killing a chicken. Yeah, they will just come and buy. There they go and start cooking. It becomes so easy to people that are very busy with their lives. So, and for the dressed chicken, we increase by 10% in the selling.
Okay, let's say if one bread is going at 150, so you sell it at 160 if it's a dressed chicken?
Yes.
Okay, so you seem to have lots of knowledge about chicken rearing.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope you're thinking about opening something like a training where you are training people to rear chickens. Yeah, so you talked about it's a group of youth that came together to form up this to start up that business. So is that a cooperative, or you just identified some youths in your locality, in your community, and then you came together? Then how did you come up with the capital? Because sometimes it's easy to say that chicken rearing is lucrative, but then you find that some people do not have capital. So did you put the monies together? Did you get a loan? And how did you identify the people that you're working with? And how many are you all in all?
Okay, so we are a registered NGO.
Okay, so it's an NGO.
It's an NGO, yes. And the aim of an NGO, our aim was to help ourselves and also help the community. But the main aim of us was to help the community, mainly in the Kamanga community.
Okay,
yes,
so how many are you all in all?
All in all, we are 10, but it's too open for other people that would want to join us.
Okay.
It's open, yes. And the other thing is we contributed some money.
Okay, and how much was your capital for you to start? How many birds did you start with?
The first time that we started with the 200 beds.
Okay.
Yes. And our capital, we invested, I think that was 15,000 for us to start.
All right.
Everything.
So amongst the 10 of you, you contributed that 15,000.
Yes.
Then you started
the business.
The business.
Then after now, when we finished the first chickens, the first 200 chickens, then now where we shared our
Profits?
objective. Yes.
Okay.
No, we shared the objective with the other organization, which came in to find some money. Then that's when now we boosted our business because they were so interested in what we are doing, where we came together, we contributed. We had one vision where we share, and we are hardworking. So these people, they came in as ADRA. They came to help because they were so happy to see youths in the, more especially in the society, more like a Kombon. You know how people live in Kombon. So people that have such an innovation in the Kombon to come together and have something productive that would come out.
What's
from
the name of your organization?
It's Brilando Foundation. Brilando Foundation.
Brilando
Yes.
Foundation.
Yes, it's a Spanish word that
Okay.
means shining light.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And so, like right now, how many birds are you at? Because you started with 200, and you've said you've grown. Because in fact, there was some beef up on capital.
Yes. So after we did that 200 beds, and after they were raised, we had some challenges. Some chicks died when they were young, and when they reached at a certain level, because of the heat, they started suffocating. So it didn't come as 200. I think we had almost 180 something, almost 11 died. Yes. So in that level where they start dying, it's because of maybe it's hot. Then they don't give them enough water.
Okay,
Yes.
so like after that,
After that
did
now-
you recover, and even with the
I think
the
from-
capital which you were given, so you,
From the first one, before we were given the capital, from the first one, there's the same 200. I think we had made a bit loss. Yes. So that loss, that's when we came in and say, yeah, we have accepted that we are 4, and we're not going to stop here. We're going to move. And the other people that came in after shared our views and how we didn't do well because of the marketplace. So after we failed now, then the second round where we said okay, since we have failed with 200, let's try to keep small. Yeah, let's keep the money first. Let's try to keep small. We see how the outcomes. Then after now, we reduced from 200, went to 100. That 100, I think it was so well that we had almost 99 of them, only one died. And we sold them at a very fixed price, which was 130. We sold all the chickens at a fixed price, and we just give thanks to people that supported, like Zambia Police and also South Point Hospital. These are people that came in to buy in numbers. They came in like say, okay, we want 50, we want 40. So it just went at same point. Then afterward, now since we had a lot of income. Now that's when we boosted our business. Now we started keeping 500 chicks. It was so nice, where you enter in the pot, there are a lot of chicks there. It feels so nice as youths to see your progress.
So that was the third batch. So you're saying
batch,
the
yes.
first batch was 200,
Yes.
and then some of them died.
Yes.
Then you decided to reduce to
yes.
100, and then
Because
only one
it
died.
was
Then the
fair.
third batch was 500.
Yes.
The fourth batch was how many?
The fourth batch we tried 700,
Okay.
but we had a bad result also.
Okay.
Yes, because of the water issues. Yeah, a lot died.
Okay.
A lot
alright.
died. We had a very huge loss.
Mortalities.
Yes,
Mortalities. Okay,
yes.
all right. So, in case you are just joining us, you are watching Sector Spotlight, and today we are shining the spotlight on beginning small, entrepreneurship. And then in the studio, I have Mike Mwanza, who is from a foundation called what's Brilando, which means shining light. Yes. So he's just explaining how that, do not despise humble beginnings. And even when you face challenges in your business, you can adjust. So he's just been explaining to say, They're into chicken rearing. So the first time that they attempted, they did 200. Then the second time they decided to reduce. The third time, they did 500. The fourth time was 700. But they've been facing challenges, that's according to what he is explaining. So, you are out there and you're contemplating going into rearing of chickens. Of course, there are advantages and disadvantages, but that's not to say that when there are disadvantages, then you have to throw in the towel. No. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So you also have to navigate on how you're going to go about it. So if there's a young man out there, you are saying that, life in the communities, especially, amongst the youth, the young men. I have seen young men who are abusing drugs and alcohol, patronizing bars, and not having something to do with their lives. So you are here as a young man, and you want to encourage someone out there who has a question to say, but then how do I, maybe in Ngombe, they want to, you said you're in Ngombe, right?
When Kamanga.
Kamanga, they want to be a part of your foundation. How can they be a part of your foundation? By the way, I'll be opening the lines in the next, I think, 5 minutes. The lines, the numbers to call or to participate are scrolling on your TV sets, but I can also say it. So on MTN, if you're on MTN, you can communicate to us through 0967418864 and Airtel 0974578988. You will be free to ask us questions or to contribute if you want. If you have recommendations for Mike and his foundation, you are free to give us that advice or to ask that question. Yeah. So if someone wants to join your foundation because they're tired of sitting at home, how can they be a part of the same? What are the procedures? What is it? Kulikulipira kangono or ni join a branch?
All right. So we have a constitution that guides us. Mm-hmm. So in our constitution, it stated that for someone to join us, mm-hmm. these people are supposed to write an application.
Okay.
So in that application, it comes with a membership fee, which is 200. Mm-hmm. So if you want to join us, you must have.
Is it refundable just in case I haven't, like, I'm a young person, I want to join, nalemba application natuma na 200 nalipira. Manje, mabwa mwani scanning, mwani zooming, monobona, I think, money bwezela ja 200
I think per first I would say, the first thing you would do is, you write an application. Then that application now will call you now. Okay, you need to meet these requirements. Mm-hmm. So in these requirements now there is a 200, which is a membership fee, but it comes to that's after now you have given us your NLC, the copy of your NLC. You have done also the fingerprint, which you need to be clean. No,
with the police.
Yes.
Okay.
So you need to go first to police. You go through police. You do the fingerprints so that we know that this person that we're going, who is joining us, is just a clean person. So first you get the fingerprints. Then second, now that's when now you come for interviews. Then we see, okay, this person is okay. You're able to work because our business, it needs manpower. It needs the physical. It needs a physical person that need to be there.
So in short, you are saying those who are physically challenged, they don't qualify.
Yes,
because funika money power.
You need funika money power because we are not limited to poultry only. We do other things.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I would just say we are mainly focused on agriculture. We're into agriculture. Let me just so say.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I think for now, maybe let's take a short break, and then when we come back, you continue on those qualifications to be a part of
Brelando.
That's an exciting name, Brelando. So we take a break. On the other side, we open the lines.
Sector Spotlight shines another bright light into your homes this season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight.
By beaming into various sectors that are impactful to our growth as a nation,
From energy,
mining,
transport,
construction,
agriculture,
entertainment,
banking,
and health.
Make it that as we bring you insightful and meaningful conversations.
To spark your attention.
Sector Spotlight shines another bright light into your homes this season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight.
by beaming into various sectors that are impactful to our growth as a nation,
From energy,
mining,
transport,
construction,
agriculture,
entertainment,
banking.
and health.
Make it that as we bring you insightful and meaningful conversations.
To spark your attention.
Sector Spotlight shines another bright light into your homes this season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight.
By beaming into various sectors that are impactful to our growth as a nation,
From energy,
mining,
transport,
construction,
agriculture,
entertainment,
banking.
and health.
Make it that as we bring you insightful and meaningful conversations.
To spark your attention.
Sector Spotlight shines another bright light into your homes this season. Sector Spotlight. Sector Spotlight.
By beaming into various sectors that are impactful to our growth as a nation,
From energy,
mining,
transport,
construction,
agriculture,
entertainment,
banking.
and health.
Make it that as we bring you insightful and meaningful conversations.
To spark your attention.
Sector Spotlight.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. But in case you're just joining this very moment, you're watching Sector Spotlight. And today we are shining the light on entrepreneurship at the very beginning, at the foundation of entrepreneurship. And so we are exploring the challenges and the resilience that's needed for you to survive in entrepreneurship. By the way, there is no business that does not experience losses. So if you could talk to all the people that have been in business, they'll tell you that at one point, they incurred losses, but, they just had to. You fall down and you get up and you continue. That's how you become successful. So in the studio with me is Mike Mwanza, and he's a part of a foundation, and that foundation, they're in agriculture. So that's like different types that they're doing, but we dwelt so much on chicken rearing, and he's been sharing his experiences with the same. And before we went on break, he was just explaining how you can be a part of the organization, the qualifications that you need for you to be a part of the same. He's a young man and, influencing change in his generation. Yeah, so Mike, you were just explaining about how one can be a part of your foundation.
Oh yeah, yeah. So for you to be part of our foundation, it's very easy and straightforward. All you need, just meet our requirements, which is, I've said, number one, you need to write an application letter. Number two, you need to do your fingerprints. Then you bring the copy of your NRC. Then also you prepare a 200, that's a membership fee. Yeah, a membership fee. It caters with a t-shirt. Yeah, so it comes with a t-shirt. Once you pay for a membership fee, then you qualify to get a t-shirt for the organization with the logo Brilando Foundation. Where, for instance, where there are some times where we are being called, or maybe we're going to an orphanage to share some knowledge or to sensitize about something. We put on our t-shirt to identify ourselves. So these are the youths from Kamanga, and they are called Brilando. So you are an individual that wants to join us. You're most welcome. Just come through to Kamanga. I'm Mike Mwanza, and I'm the marketing officer there. And we are there on Facebook. You can go to our page. You comment or you inbox our page. You send your details. We can get in touch. Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. And by the way, to you, our viewers, we have opened the lines. So if you have any questions, if you have any recommendations, or if you would like to just say something about what these young men, are there women also in your...
Yes.
Okay, because I wanted to say what these young men are doing. Okay, all right. So we even have a caller. Okay. You are through to Sector Spotlight on CBC TV. Please tell us your name, where you're watching us from, and your contribution.
My name is Njinawi Nandela.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling you from Tongwe.
Awesome.
I wanted to ask, is it possible to start a business with a loan?
Okay, all right. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. Thank you. So, here's a young lady who's asking that is it possible to start business with a loan? You just said that when you started with 200 chickens, you had mortalities.
Yes.
Now this is a loan, which you got from an institution. You signed documents. You say maybe you pay it back in a month's time. You invest in the chickens and then you have mortalities. So now somebody wants to know, is it possible or maybe is it advisable? Yeah, because it's possible. You can get a loan, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, is it advisable? I'm helping. Yeah, I'm just adding on. Is it advisable?
All right, thank you so much. I would say it's not. As for me, I would not advise you to get a loan for you to start a business, like most especially a business like a chicken layering. Chicken layering, I would say it's a 50-50. Yes, it's a 50-50 business. It's more entrepreneur. It's a mindset of taking a risk. Mm-hmm. Chicken layering is taking a risk. The result, you are not sure of the result that will come out. The result can be good, the result can be bad. So what I can encourage our viewers is, I would advise not to get a loan to start a business like chicken layering. But what I would advise is, we have CDF. CDF, you are the youths, gather yourself as youths, and there's CDF. CDF, they give money, they give grants.
CDF, you're also supposed to pay back, it's not for free.
Yes, and for CDF, it's not something that you pay in a month. Mm-hmm. They give a huge
payment plan.
Payment plan, yes. So they'll give you a very big space for you to pay back your loan. And for CDF, if you apply for maybe a lot of money, it becomes a startup. You can't invest all the money in the one business or just for a start. So for a start, even for instance, if you get a loan of 50,000, you don't have to invest the whole 50,000. At least you say, okay, let's use maybe a 20%. Maybe you get maybe I would say a 10,000. You start a business. Maybe you start as low as 50 chicks. You start. You see now from there. Now you see. Oh, okay. These are changes that we have. In the next round now, you'll be able to know where to cut and where to start. Say, okay, in that first 50, this is what we failed. This is what we did not do good. So now you put now. So okay, in the next round now we can put, which is that money that you got for loans. You won't invest all of it, which means there'll be a part that you keep. So what I can encourage those people that would get loans to start a business like chicken layering, let not them invest a lot of money, or let's use at least little percent of the money to invest in and start and see how the results are. Then now in the next round they can now invest, but it's not a good idea. Yes, maybe what I can encourage also my fellow youths is. You are able to do that. You can come together, you contribute, you can also do even a fundraising. Yeah, us when we are starting our business, we contributed also, we did a fundraising, went to a certain church, we asked the permission from the church, say, we are the youths, and we are kind of asking if we can do a car wash. And we went there, we did the car wash, and the outcome was good. Imagine now, we went without no money, and we came with money. So, it's just things that we would do. Yeah, you do fundraising, you do sorts of different activities for you to raise some money. That's how you can start up a business. It's not a very good idea to get a loan and start up a business.
There you are, our caller. So he's saying that it's not a very, very good idea for you to start a business with borrowed money with Kaloba. So I remember at one point, or not just at one point, I think the president is on record encouraging people to have companies, to do businesses and whatnot. So are you trying to say to the young people that can they go and get CDF and then they should begin the businesses?
Yes,
because CDF has got a more flexible payment plan.
Yes. Okay, so what I would encourage my youth is CDF, they give to people that are serious. You need to be doing something for them to give you the money. It's not just say you just come together here, you're not even known, then say CDF wants some money. No, they won't give you. So you need to be people that are serious, doing something. You are registered, if it's an NGO or it's a company or it's a cooperative. You need to be registered. You can be registered to PACRA. You can be registered to also to society of businesses. Where you register your company or your cooperative. Then now you need to be doing something. So it's more like you say, nipempa kon drama. Maybe for instance, you know how parents help us say, mami nilifundo gula phone ya 2 pin but nilikuwa na 15. Nipempa ko mnifakirepo 500. You see, you need to have something. For CDF, they need people that are serious, that are doing something. You need to present something to them. Say, this is us here, and this is what we are doing. So you write now a proposal to request maybe for 100,000. So they can't just give someone who is not known. What if you eat the money? What happens? You can't even retain the money. So you need to be registered so that you are recognized there. Say, these are the people. They are existing. They need to release the money, knowing that these youths are on the ground, they're existing, they're already doing things. All you need is just to boost your business. So I would encourage you to start up something, do fundraising, have something, do the little you can have. My sister just called here. She stays in Chongwe. Chongwe is a business place. It's where agriculture comes from a lot. She can start up maybe bashanga tundiyo, tomato, vegetables. Then now you go to CDF, say, I'm doing vegetables here. Then now I want to boost. I want to have maybe a big land where I can put my vegetables. Now CDF will come in. This is the price. This is what you're doing. Okay, now we're going to give you the money. I think I know someone that benefited from CDF, not getting a loan but a grant.
There's another caller. You are through to Sector Spotlight. Please tell us your name, where you're calling us from, and your participation, please. Sorry, sir, your line is cutting. Your line is cutting. Are you able to just move to a better place or a better spot so that we can get you?
Okay. My question was, in an event, you are a disabled person and you are planning to join their group. How is it possible that, because it was earlier stated that they need manpower, but if you are physically incapable, are you also capable of registering and becoming part of the team?
Okay, thank you so much for your question. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I hope you got what he said.
Yes, he said our NGO requires someone that is physically fit. Yes, and someone who is on the ground. So I think his question is saying, can that be a person, maybe for instance, someone that is who can't maybe walk or maybe who can't do...
So are they disqualified on the basis that they are physically or they are differently abled?
Okay, they are not disqualified. These people are also welcomed. When I say you need you physically, it doesn't mean that you need to be fit. Like you need to be fit and manpower has to be there. When I say manpower, your physical here and supervising people that are working is manpower. Yes, that's what I mean. So it's not the whereby you need to be involved in working. No, just your presence, be there. You can be someone that will be a supervisor. Yeah, someone is working, you are supervising. You make sure that everything is there. You need to be a person where you say, okay, this person will be just in charge of making sure that there's enough water, the medicine are ready, this time, this an hour. This is what is supposed to be done. Your job is just to supervise and instruct. So those people that can't do maybe heavy works or hard jobs, they are most welcome because there are several activities that we do that they can do. They can participate in different activities. We also have we do go in the community where we sensitize and we teach. So these people, if they're able to talk, they're able to speak, they can share everything, yes. And these are the people that we want, that can go there saying, come on, Yarem, it's not the end of you. You can still do a lot of things. These are people that we need to go in the society to encourage others, saying, you can do things while you are seated, things can be moving. An entrepreneur is not someone that's supposed just to be physical, but also in what you do, in talking to people, encouraging other people. It's work, it's part of job, yes. So these people are most welcome, they can be part of us.
That's awesome. And at some point you said that for you, when you were talking about not advising people out there to start businesses on borrowed money. So you said you had gone to a church and then you said, can we do a car wash?
Yes.
So meaning you fundraised and you raised capital first of all.
Yes.
Now here is a young man who is saying, okay, you had that opportunity to go to a church and then they allowed you to wash people's car on Sundays, people's cars on Sundays, or that kind of a thing, and then you raised that money. But there are no jobs. A lot of young people who are like not doing anything to bring in money will tell you that there are no jobs. They are, the government is not employing, and then business is hard. There's just no way that I can start a business without a capital. What would you like to say to such young people out there?
All right, thank you. I think to people that are saying they can't start a business without capital. Capital, you don't have to have money. You can start a business just with your idea, without no money. Business you can start without no money, and here this is how you can do it. So there's this is rain season, and we have a lot of activities that happens in rain season. So I would encourage one of my youths that are there saying, okay, me, I don't have a capital, I don't have anyone to invest in me, or where I can go and work to fundraise the money. Yes, this is rain season, and we are promoting to have vegetation, or say vegetables or green in Zambia, where we encourage people to do forestation, where we plant a lot of trees. I would encourage, we have this so-called moringa tree. I don't know if you have heard of it. Yeah, this moringa tree, I would say it's a universal. This moringa tree, it helps in different activities. It helps in it's a cure. It also helps as medicine. Yeah, you drink, maybe if you have a stomach problem, and other people, they do with it a lot of activities. So this is a moringa tree where you just get just like a small tree, you just cut it, then you plant it, then once it starts, you can grow a lot of it. Then you go to NRDC where they buy those plants. We have seen people that have started business with my greenhouse. You know what a greenhouse is?
Yes.
Yeah, where there's a different kind of plants and flowers. So there's this mango. We find mango everywhere. When you are walking in the street, you find just like a mango, it can start growing. You cut it, you get a plastic, you put in a plastic, you put it. You go, you find another mango, you find that by the end of the month, you have maybe 200 these tuma plants for mangoes. Then you sell those tuma mangoes maybe at 50 kwacha each. How much are you going to have? You have maybe 1,000 plus. You see? So this is one of the idea. Also have things that we don't even have to buy, like I've said, mangoes, we have guavas, you have moringa, and you also have lemons, where you find these plants are just everywhere, even in the society, Mkomboni, you meet them everywhere. Then you just get those things, plastic, you put them, you get maybe black soil, you put there, you start watering, you start a business just from there. Yes, it's not that you're supposed to have money or to go somewhere for you to have money. No, it's just a mind. You have to have a mindset of an entrepreneur, have good ideas that you can implement and earn some living there.
Okay, that's a good answer. Now, I wanted to find out, in your foundation, do you have family members? Have you employed family members? Like maybe brothers, sisters, or cousins?
I don't think we have relatives. I think each one just come as an individual.
Okay, no relatives.
No relatives, yes.
Okay, because here in our African setup, mostly there's a belief that, you know, when you work with family members, they'll weigh you down, they're going to pull you down, you know, sometimes they're not trusted. So now, apart from that, are there any other dangers that are there if one has employed like family members? I think I've got my own experiences, but let's hear what you have to say.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, what you have said is the truth. Yes. Yeah, I would say, I don't say it's a myth, but it's a belief. It's not true, but it's a belief that some people believe that this is when you put family member into the business and things will be scattered. I would say I've tried to do other businesses with my family members, and the result were good. So I think it depends with your family and the people that you put into the business. Yeah, some people would do the same. Since even Vava brother, them just get that. You understand, you know that thing. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that makes people to fail, because someone who have that mentality, this is for my mom, them just get it, I'll retain it. Then they end up destroying the business. But for us, I think we have different positions. In this different position, for instance, if you're my sister, you come there, I'm the marketing officer. We have a chair in that organization. So you find that most of the things that you'll be doing, it's not me that will be attending to you. So there will be no that relationship between you and the job that we are doing, because maybe someone that will be attending to you is a different person who's not your relative. So you will find that even if you're there in our organization, then you find that someone different that will be attending to you. So there will be this is my brother. There will be no that reluctant. You'll be focused and hardworking for you to have your money there.
Okay, that's great. And how about upcoming entrepreneurs? I think we see some would start very good, and then before long, bagwa.
Okay.
Bazayamba bwino lobena ngonikamuna chabeka business bazayamba bwino. You find other people, we've heard people who tell you that, okay, ninamba nizogulisa ma plastic bags, and then here I am, now I'm owning a shop. And then there's another one nayamba batie vivake vakanga. So like, what really happens?
All right, thank you. I would say as a business person, number one, need to be principled. I would say this is now business ethics. So you need to be principled. You need to know what is wrong and what is right in your business. You need to value the business that you're doing. So you say, okay, here's the business I'm doing. So now you need to be, when I say principled, you need to know what's supposed to do and what not supposed to do in business. So there are people who start a business very well, but they end up getting more excited and doing other wrong things. For instance, we have different youths find that they have any good money. They now say, since now we have now this profit, let's buy a car. Okay, let's buy good clothes. Let's move from Kamanga. Let's now go to Obama. So those are things that makes us to fail in business, where the more your business grow now, you want also the living to grow. No, let's focus in the business. Let's invest in business. When the business grows now, these things now we can be doing them later. Most of the people, they fail because they want to be eating well. Chunks. Profit, instead of boosting the business, you start getting that money now. You start now, okay, let me start buying. You start staying somewhere else where you can't even afford to pay rentals now. Those are costs now that you're supposed to cut. So, okay, this is the business I'm doing. You need to cut, okay, you need to remove rentals. You need to remove for lunch and other things that maybe, for instance, if you're ordering some things, you need maybe the transportation. So all those things are cutted. So those people, you need to make a budget. Then those things supposed to be used well. Where I say, okay, in a day, every day I'll be going to town to order. How much you will be spending. So you need to work within your means. Also to stick to what you had put as a budget, or as objective or a goal. You need to have a goal, a vision. Say, okay, this is what I want to achieve. So when you have a vision that you want to achieve, you put the measures and all the challenges that will come, you say, okay, maybe you find a solution to them. A business is something where you have different challenges, and you have seen a lot of people that have failed. And one thing that I would tell is failure is part of success. Don't be ashamed that you have failed. You can fail 10 times, several times, but as a business-minded person, that's not the end of it. You can still start up also and continue, and you'll find that, okay, time will come, say, okay, now the business now is there. Failure is part of the business. People have failed. You fail, you learn from the failures that say, okay, this is a mistake that I've made. Let's now avoid these mistakes now. When you fail, that's when you do the great things. It's different for someone that have never failed. They've just go straight. They don't know, maybe, for instance, that we have shared saying we find some challenges where the chickens were big and there was no market on the ground, and what will happen? You need to have those ideas. Okay, let's dress them, we put them in the fridge. So those are challenges that we find. Now, how do you handle such challenges? So now where you have failed, it becomes easy for you in the next round to do well, because you know what to do, and you know the good things to do and the things not to do. And you have talked of ethics, where you do wrong things and bad things. You know, okay, this I can do, this I cannot do as a business person. Also, I've talked of value. You need to value your business. You need to value whatsoever you are doing. If it's a little money you're earning, value it. As a business-minded person, learn to value money. Don't say, I'm just selling my drips. Yes, those drips will be a lot of money. In that sachet, maybe you order at 20 kwacha where you have set 30 sachets there. You sell it at 2 kwacha sachet. How much do you have by the end of one packet of drips? You have 60 kwacha. So imagine in a very hot day where you sell maybe 500 packs of drips. How much do you have? You have maybe 500. So it's where now you have made this money. You need to value the money. The little you have, value that money, and run in your pace. What makes us to fail is that we want to compare. Oh, me, my friend is doing this. Oh, that one is doing that. That one is doing better. No, each and every person has the pace they're running at. So even in business, even in life, people would move at a different stage. People would move fast. Someone would start a business and boom, you boom with a business. You would start and you slowly by slowly, then you keep on upgrading. Yes.
That's awesome. And maybe before we go, is it advisable to have many businesses, running many businesses at a go? Or does one have to just focus and concentrate on one business as a young person?
Okay, as a young person, maybe there are businesses where you don't have to register yourself, like selling of drips, and also chicken rearing. You can do at home. These are things that you can do at home. I think these are things where you say, okay, me, I can't start a business with maybe I'd say like these people that sell little things. Yeah, where now you have little things, then now say, okay, how am I going to earn this? But where someone who is a big company, the first thing you're supposed to do is you register. You are being organized by the government, where you'll be paying tax like a cooperative. You do a good business. Now, where now you are starting a business, then you want to do different businesses. It becomes a challenge to you, because the focus, you won't be more. When you're doing business, you need to be in the business. Yes, you need to focus, you need to be physically there, you need to be seeing, okay, where to touch there. Now imagine, for instance, you're doing chicken layering this side, then on the other side, you're supposed to be in the barber shop. So it will become a challenge for you to attend to these different businesses that are not even related. It becomes a challenge. But what I'd encourage you is you set up with a business. Once that business is stable, you know, when a business is stable, this is where you create opportunities where other youths are coming to start working there. You leave it running there now. You now focus on the other side now. So you can do several businesses where this other business that you're doing is stable. It can stay without you. There's someone that is controlling that business. And this side now you can focus. But where now it's a little business where it needs your attention, it becomes difficult to attend to them, because wachoka wagerako wantu wabili wataba waenda checking to chicken if there's water there. The time you are there, people will come and they find that there's no one in the barber shop. What do? They'll go somewhere and next time say, Pasama Pezekawantu. I'll give an example of an Airtel Money attendant, an agent. So that business needs physical. You need to be there. You need to be available at any time. So people will say, let me go party Mike. Mike is always available. And Mike is always have cash. So people, they will have that trust saying, this person is always there. Let's go there and meet this person. So I find that people would pass different other people just to come say, Mike is always there. So now where now this person, this Mike is doing a lot of businesses now that are not even stable. Find that client will come and find that there's no Mike there. What do? Your business now to what? To going down because you're not giving it all full time. Yes, I think in business where you need your full time, your variability, you start one by one. When it's stable, leave someone there, attend to other business. I think that's what I can say.
Okay, that's very, very great. So, back to our viewers out there, I think they've gotten a lot of wisdom from what you have said. Yeah, being a younger person, and then you are able to give out that information on, especially like what has touched me most is the fact that you have admitted that every business has a challenge. So, and how to be disciplined. I think that's what really affects most of the young people out there. Once maybe like a profit is made, you want to change to an iPhone 17 Pro Max. We're staying in Kamanga, we need to move to North Mid. That kind of a thing. So there you have it, our viewers. It's been a very fruitful discussion, and I'm so sure that you've gotten a lot of wisdom from what Mike has been able to share with us here. And be reminded that every business has got some setbacks. And all these people that you are seeing making it in business, they have faced challenges. He has said it, so you've heard it firsthand that he faced challenges in their business, and then he didn't stop. They did not stop. The foundation is still there. How many chickens are you having now?
This time, this is December. So looking at our constitution, we were not keeping. We start next year.
Oh, okay.
Come February, we start. But this time, we are supposed to go in the community where we are meeting our goal and our objectives.
Okay.
Where we're supposed to help the children, teach them, sensitize about
All right.
Yes.
Okay. No, thank you so much for coming and sharing your ideas. I'm so sure that a lot of people out there, especially the younger generation, they have been inspired.
Yeah, I think maybe the other things before we close is you're a student at school, university. You say, me, I'm at school, and my parents are just paying for me. I can't start a business. You are capable of doing that at school. There are a lot of activities that you do there. You can buy products like spray, lehons, and other things where you'll be selling to your fellow student there, because most of the students, maybe they come in different towns. Like some will come from Monze, Choma. They don't even are not familiar with town, Lusaka. Yes, so you find that these people, they won't be that thing of let me go to town. They will say, I want perfume. There's this person who sells perfume in the dormitory. They'll go there, you sell. It's all business. All you need to do is just focus. You're a student, you can do business at school. You are a graduate who have just graduated, you haven't found a job. You have a skill, implementing the skill. For instance, someone that has done IT, go there in the societies.
We just take this caller, but we have run out of time, but for the sake of the caller, we can't let them go. You are through to Sector Spotlight. Please tell us your contribution, where you're calling us from, and your name.
You are talking to Edward from the North.
Okay.
Yes, yes, I've been coming over the kids' world. The one was working the program for the kids. Yes, I wanted to ask that are you going to be holding the program for the kids for Christmas?
Yes.
For Christmas?
Yes. So we'll call you after the program so that we can discuss some more on that one.
All right.
Thank you so much. They're asking about another program. Yeah, so thank you so much, our viewers. Thank you for joining. We hope that you are going to tune in again next week on Monday, same place, same time.